A very good morning to you and welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show, actually. This is, of course, the Chat Wrap on Relax Radio, where we talk to you about all things interesting. And I just want to say a big thank you going out to every single one of you that have been a part of the show so far. It's definitely such a pleasure to have you on board. So go ahead and let me know what you are thinking. Go ahead and let me know what you have in your mind, okay? We have so many different things to talk about. We have so many different things that I want to share with you, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing here at Relax Radio. That is definitely what we're going to be doing here at Relax Radio, because our goal is to keep you as informed as possible whilst also keeping you inspired all throughout. That is our goal for you. Our goal is also to give you a platform to speak up, to give you a platform to voice out your thoughts and opinions, and we want you to share them with us, okay? And how you can do that is by calling us on 07852473473, or by leaving a comment down below, because I do want to hear what you are thinking with regards to whatever it is we're talking about. Right now, we're going to be talking about a lot of entertainment gossip that you definitely want to hear. I want to talk about Kanye West. He's up to some crazy things again that you definitely going to want to hear. I want to talk about Letitia Wright, who is actually an actress for Black Panther, and I will talk about her. Olivia Rodrigo is also somebody that I want to talk about. So make sure that you keep it tuned right here on Relax Radio for all of the hot gossip that you need to hear. With that being said, just before we get on into that conversation, I want to remind you to be a part of the show. Call me up, download our app as well, because it's available absolutely free of charge on iOS and Android. So make sure that you download our app so that you can take us with you wherever that you go, okay? Head on over to Play Store, App Store, download our app, and just take us with you wherever that you go. With that being said, let's get on into the conversation. What is this about Letitia Wright? Okay, apparently, why she's on the news and why everybody's talking about Letitia Wright is because she's being treated for injuries after Black Panther 2 accident. Now, if you're wondering who Letitia Wright is an actress. She was the actress from the sequel Shuri. I don't know if you know, but oh my goodness, I loved her acting in Black Panther sequel. She is the genius, the technological genius Shuri in Black Panther sequel, and I just think she's amazing. She's such a power woman, and yeah, that's just something that I wanted to let you know. Actress Letitia Wright, who is best known for her role as Shuri in Black Panther, is actually being treated in hospital after an accident on the set of the upcoming Black Panther sequel. And the star who plays Shuri, Princess of Wakanda, apparently received injuries in what was described as a stunt rig accident. Okay, so the film shoot was happening overnight in Boston, and that basically is something that happened. And although the nature of her injuries could not be disclosed, apparently the actress was released from hospital, which is a good thing to know. But that is just something that I wanted to keep you informed of. Now, in other news, we can talk about Olivia Rodrigo for a second, because I feel like, talking about celebrities, especially up and coming celebrities, Olivia Rodrigo is definitely somebody that we all should talk about, because she is just on a whole different level, okay? Because she shot to fame so fast, and her music, I think it started with like driver's license, but it took the world by storm, okay? Like, it didn't matter how old you are, it didn't matter if you were even going through a breakup. Her songs were literally what you would turn on and sing really loud and possibly cry to. I mean, not me, but I know a lot of other people that do that. But yeah, we really do need to talk about Olivia Rodrigo, because apparently Olivia Rodrigo gives Paramore a writing credit on Good For You. Okay, so Olivia Rodrigo has added two members of Paramore to the writing credits of her hit single Good For You. Singer Haley Williams and ex-guitarist Josh Farrow apparently are now listed as co-writers of the song, which topped the UK chart for I think of over 5 weeks over the summer. But what's interesting for me is the fact that this song is well, it's been out for quite some time. And the fact that she's only now deciding to give credits to Haley Williams and Josh Farrer for as being co-writers of the song is kind of, I would say, strange. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know what's happening. Fans had obviously previously noted similarities between Good For You and Paramore's Misery Business, posting dozens of mashups to YouTube and TikTok. It is not very clear as of so far when Paramore were added to the co-writers of the track, but it has to be very, very recently. And they were not credited for the song when it was originally released in May. But yeah, that's just basically something that was done very recently, and that's just, you know, it's crazy. And it's only recently that Haley Williams and Joshua Farrer are added to the writers list. And you know, that's just some information I feel like that should have been disclosed when the song initially came out. That's just definitely something that should have been disclosed to them. But at least the people are getting credit. Haley Williams and Josh are getting credit at least now for writing of the song. So I think that's at least something that's okay. Now, with that being said, we're going to head on off into a little break. When I come back, though, we do have a lot more interesting things to talk about. So make sure that you keep it tuned right here on Relax Radio.
Again. But now, if you say to a child, if I went up to a child and said, you've had one to forget, God, there'd be an inquest. Me, why did you reject my son? Oh, I haven't rejected your son.
I want to talk about, how the generation gap, has how much it's changed, especially when you check the youth nowadays in comparison, to people back in the day.
I'd say when I was younger, it was more disciplined. Not now.
In comparison to now.
Not at all. Not now. The way things are nowadays, the younger generation, you seem that they can't accept the word no. If that makes sense.
They can't accept rejection, essentially, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, they can't accept the word no. So if you how did I do? Or you didn't do very well, and they get upset. And when I was a youngster, my father used to say to me, because I used to be sport mad when I was very young, well, I still am sport mad, but like participating in different sports. And if I had a bad game, for example, he'd say to me, you had one to forget. That's it.
Yeah, that sounds like a smart guy. I mean, yeah, that's the real fact of the matter, yeah.
He'd say to me, you had one to forget. Get over it. And that was it. So I dust myself down and do it again. But now, if you say to a child, if I went up to a child and said, you've had one to forget, God, there'd be an inquest. An inquest. Me, why did you reject my son? Oh, I haven't rejected your son. Or daughter. I've just told them that they need to buck their ideas up.
That's the truth right there. I mean, if you think about it, if you check the generations, like right now in the US as well, I've seen a lot of these things as well. In the UK, you get medals for participation. But what's the point? What are you trying to? Yeah, what's the point? Either you win or you lose. People are so afraid to put that whole notion of lose. When it comes to right now, the generation gap is just crazy. How much a lot has changed. Social media has taken control of our lives, and we don't even realize it anymore. We're crippled because of it.
That's absolutely right, Nick. Because, as you said, nowadays it seems that you get rewarded for failure. For the life of me, Nick, I can't get my head around that. Perhaps I'm just getting old and morbid. I don't know. I just can't get my head around how you could be rewarded for failure.
A very good day to you and welcome back to the show. This is, of course, the Chat Wrap on Relax Radio. I am Jamie and I am here to keep you updated, informed, and inspired with regards to every single thing that is going on here in the UK and around the world as well. So a very warm welcome to you to the show. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for letting us know what's going on, because it's definitely such a pleasure to have you on board. With that being said, I also want to remind you that you could be a part of the show at any point. That's all you gotta do is call us up on 07852 473 473 or leave a comment down below, because this is happening live and I can react, reply, and engage with you as and when this happens, which is pretty amazing. So go ahead and let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know if you got anything on your mind that you want to share with every other person listening in as well. So all you gotta do is leave a comment down below. And we've been talking about a lot of celebrity gossip that I wanted to keep you updated about. But right now, I want to talk about Mr. Kanye West himself, okay? Now, there's a lot of drama going on with Kanye West, because apparently Kanye West has filed to officially change his name to Ye, okay? And the rapper Kanye West has filed papers to officially change his name to be known simply as Ye. And he cited personal... I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I just saw his tweet, okay? I his tweet simply says, the being formally, okay, oh my goodness, I wish I could share this with you, right? It's hilarious because the tweet simply says, the being formally known as Kanye West, space, I am Ye. Literally, that's literally his tweet, and it's so funny. I don't know, I just came across it and I couldn't stop laughing because it's just hilarious. Okay, there's so much going on in the world, and like it's funny to me that most of the world want to talk about how Kanye West is changing his name from Kanye West to Ye. And the tweet in itself is so funny because I don't know if you can picture it right now, because the tweet basically said, the being formerly known as Kanye West, a big ass space, I am Ye. That's literally what it said, and I think it's so hilarious. But yeah, that's basically some news for you, because rapper Kanye West has filed papers to officially change his name to simply be known as Ye. And a lot of reporters have asked him the reason he decided to do that, but it's because of personal reasons apparently, and definitely comes about 3 years after his the tweet that I just told you, and the his proclamation of wanting to be called Ye. And basically, this is a music star, fashion designer, presidential hopeful, tweeted about changing his name 3 years ago, and he titled his album named Ye as well. And I don't know if I'm offending any of the Kanye West fans out there. I'll be honest with you, I do like his music. I think there are quite a lot of Kanye West songs that are absolutely just amazing. The lyrics are amazing. He's a lyricist, to say the least, and the beats are amazing. He's amazing in some songs, but some things that he does, it's just like so dramatic, bro. And like it's just not okay. And I guess it's just Kanye West being Kanye West. And this is just some news to you, because apparently he is going to be changing everything into Ye. And apparently he said that he's not going to be using the word you anymore. He's also, instead of saying, oh, you are beautiful, he's going to be using Ye instead of you. And he caught up a lot of controversy with regards to that. But yeah, that's definitely something I wanted to share with you. Quoting Kanye West also, I thought this was a hilarious statement. He says, at like a radio host show. I can't remember which radio show this was, but I quote unquote, he says, "So I'm you, I'm us, it's us." It went from Kanye, which means it's the only one, to just Ye being a reflection of everybody. I don't understand this logic, but it's Kanye West logic, so it can't be wrong. But then again, I don't know. That's just what Kanye West is saying. And I just wanted to keep you informed that Kanye West has changed his name officially to Ye. And I want to know what your thoughts and opinions are on that. Make sure that you leave a comment down below. But on a serious note, we here at Relax Radio, we talk about a lot of interesting things, okay? We've been talking about We've been talking about the Afghanistan situation. We've been talking about things that are going on around the world. And I just told you how Afghanistan, despite all of the claims that they made, that they will actually be protecting their women and girls, the situation is not that, because just today, just a few hours back, the Afghanistan officials, the Taliban officials and spokesmen actually said that they wanted the working women to stay at home, which is basically a violation of the most fundamental of laws, the fundamental of rights and freedom. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see where it goes on here from now. And I just think it's the responsibility of all of us. It's the responsibility of the entire international community to do something about it. Just talking about it isn't going to help, because, you know, like I always say, if one of us are hurting in this human community, all of us are hurting. It doesn't matter that the Afghan people are not of the same country, same race, same religion as we are. They are a part of this bigger community that we call human beings, right? And if they're hurting, we are hurting. And I know it's just like a blame game at the end of the day. That's the only thing that's happening in the world right now. But a lot of people are to blame, and these innocent girls and women and people of Afghanistan don't deserve the plight that they're in right now. So the best that we can do is to, open our country borders so that the Afghan refugees have a place to go to, and is to, coerce our governments or encourage our governments to set in policies that will actually, support the Afghan people. At least that is literally the least that we can do right now. So yeah, definitely, if you could make sure that your prayers are with the Afghan people of Afghanistan. There's so much bad that's going on in the world, but if you could do one little good thing, I think that's literally all that counts. So let's try on a day-to-day basis to be nice to somebody, to try to promote change, in the little ways that we possibly can. And I think that's literally all that matters. With that being said, we're going to head on off into a little break. I will be back though, and we'll be talking about a lot more interesting things. So make sure that you keep it tuned right here on Relax Radio.